Well, I'm getting ready to do a barbecue again today. So, get my gas on. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 300. I'm gonna do barbecue pork ribs and barbecue beef ribs. All right. It's supposed to rain today, so I might get done, I might not before it rains. So if it does, I can get another shed, another even the house one. All right, the grill's already on 300. I'm getting ready. I was gonna tell you, I've got a big pork ribs, barbecue ribs to go on here. I've got black pepper, salt, and Memphis barbecue dry rub, sweet and spicy. On these, these is pork barbecue. This right here is a beef barbecue, and I've got black pepper, salt, and steakhouse seasoning on it. So here we go. I'm gonna cut these down a little bit. It's getting hot fast, so put them on medium. Go ahead and load them up. What do you think? Let's do that like that. Alrighty. Well, I try to let it run about 300, and let it run the first time about 5 minutes on each side, second time 5 minutes, and then turn them every 2 or 3 minutes till they get done. So we'll keep an eye on them. Should turn out pretty good today. The cookout's getting ready to storm. I guess you see, like I told you, supposed to be some rain today, 70-some% chance here, so I may have to get back down to the eave of the house here, or put out an umbrella if the wind ain't blowing too bad. So anyhow, that's the way it goes. I'm gonna turn this back to 2 burners because I just got meat out about this far anyhow in it. So these 2 burners on this side will work. I'm gonna cut that one down because it's running a little bit warm. It's almost up to 350, so so anyhow, I'm gonna try to run it on around 300. All right, 5 minutes just went by. Let's turn the first time. What do you think? Alrighty, let's see what we got right here. Oh Lord, yeah. Let's just see how it's cooking. All right, let's put that back down. I was gonna tell you, it's 85 degrees in the shade today, and it's not hardly full sun because of these clouds. So wind's blowing a little bit, so you know what, the temperature is pretty warm outside. Supposed to get some thunderstorms. Anyhow, it's starting to drizzle rain, and the wind's picking up. But what I was going to tell you is I've got 5 pounds also of chicken wings. I put on the pan and put in the oven in the kitchen, and they got their own seasoning, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic seasoning on them. And you talking about good, they'll go good with these ribs and whatever other fixings that my wife Sharon puts together. She's usually makes slaw and just different stuff, you know. So anyhow, that's how we got this going on the 4th today, 4th of July. Got ribs, pork and beef, and barbecued chicken wings baked in the oven, but the pork's on the outside grill. So it's just about time to do the second turn. Let's see, go ahead and do that while we're at it here. That's 5 minutes on both sides, and see how that's taken. All right, turn them again, turn them all the way over, and we'll try to do well, they won't get too awful done, so I hope. Anyhow, see what we got right here. don't know what you got down in here so heavy. It's that leg, there's something in it. I don't need no salt and pepper. Yeah, anyhow, let me just set that out. Turning this time. Let's just see, yeah. Coming alive, brother. Let's just see what we got coming alive here. Alrighty. I'm gonna try to turn some of these up onto their sides and see if I can help it that way a little bit. Alrighty. Just see if I can. There we go. And let's turn these while we're at it again. Temperature's not been hardly holding to 300, so I'm gonna put it back on medium again and give it a roll at medium and see what that does to it. If that brings it up to where I want it. We don't have to take the beef tips off. They'll get done first. Oh, I said beef rib tip. It wasn't beef boneless ribs. So anyhow, I'm gonna turn this one more time here just for a short period of time on it, maybe another minute or so. And I'm gonna let the pork ribs go for a little while longer to see what happens to it. See, all righty, they'll be on here. The pork ribs will be on there longer. Right, it's time to take the boneless beef ribs off. Let's do that before this thing gets ahead of me here. They're looking good. That one got to leave on just a little bit longer. Because it was a little bit bigger. I don't want no complaints from the eaters. I got two of my sons, two of my daughters here today, plus me and my wife, so this will be our 4th of July meal today. Let's take that last beef rib off. Then I'm gonna turn the pork ribs one more time. And oh Lord, yeah, looks good, buddy. Just see what we got, and it's starting to rain. It's back here in the corner, getting down to eve, and got plenty of room like that. See, I'll just stand right here where I'm at. Instead of putting the umbrella out, because the wind's getting ready. I'm ready to turn the pork ribs again. Cooking a little bit hot on 350. I want it on 300, but this oil melting out of it, you know, the fat's coming out of it. So that's the way that goes. I may have to cut it down on low here in a minute if I don't keep it around 300. I don't want it to burn on the outside and raw on the inside. I want to cook it and have it tender. We're just flaring up some. I'm gonna put it on low. The 2 burners that I'm using, and let that go from there, because it's flaring that from the oil coming out of the ribs, you know, and getting in and cause it to flare up some. That way it won't get too awful hot, I hope. Turn it again. It's cooking good too. That's what I tell you, folks. It is cooking right this time. Alrighty. I'm going to tell you also, I went visited the coal house at Williamson, West Virginia, in Mingo County. It's on the National Historic Registry, you know, historic places, and I've seen the Chief Logan statue of the Mingo tribe in that area of Mingo. It's right in the courthouse area in the front of it at Mingo County at Williamson. So anyhow, it's got some plaques and stuff there with the teaching and the reading on it. I thought you might be interested in that. I've got a video of that that I'm either going to put up separate or with it. It'll probably be separate from this cooking. So anyhow, I thought I'd mention that to you if you're interested in anything like that, because They named the county of Mingo after the Mingo Indians, and Logan after Chief Logan. So Logan County, West Virginia produced Mingo County in a later date in 1895, but back when West Virginia was part of Virginia, Logan County was part of Virginia then. It was Logan County, Virginia. So anyhow, I thought I'd throw that in there. Pre-1863 in the war between the states. Pork ribs again. I'll let them cook a little bit here. They're a little bit thick, so anyhow, the beef, boneless beef ribs was on there about 20 minutes altogether. And we're into 30 minutes already on the pork ribs. We're in bigger, thicker pieces of meat. Matter of fact, about twice or three times as thick the pork ribs is. So we're gonna go another 10 minutes or so, I guess, and turn it a couple times on each side, and that'll be it for this. And maybe I'll show you what it looks like and put all the food together here in a little bit. To turn this again. Let's just see what we got. Oh, right there. It won't be long now. Let's turn it one more time, then we're going to check here just in a minute and see what these are looking like. I'll take a knife and cut into them and see how close to being where I want them they are. Let's cut into one of them and see what we have here. What do you think? Let's turn this one up, see just how this one's cooking. Oh, Lord, don't like much. That one's a little bit thicker, so just about ready to take some of this off. Just another couple of minutes probably. I think these ribs are done. What do you think? Alrighty, let's cut the grill off. Run on 300 like I want it. Cut off my gas so I won't waste no gas, or the kids won't mess with something to put around and cause something to blow up. So let's just see what we got. I've cut into them, they look good, so let's just put them on here. I'm gonna let them rest inside for about 15 minutes before we cut into them, I guess. So let's do that. All right there. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4 potatoes. Let's just see. I can get this on here again. How did it get all wrinkled up like that? I guess I did that. Can't blame everything off on Ben. Alright, let it sit for a few minutes before I cut them in. It's too hot to handle. Alright, let's set this thing down. Made a good thing to have to clean. Had made a mess that time. Yeah, whatever. All that dry rub on there and that oil coming out of the meat made it stick to the metal. So I'll have a time cleaning it, but I won't take it in now. Here's the finished product. Got beef ribs, boneless ribs, pork ribs, baked chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese with tomato, and some salad, some homemade, some rolls, and some onions and pop. And I thank the Lord, got two of my sons, one of my daughters, my other daughter's here somewhere, my wife, and this is me, and God bless you everybody, and happy 4th of July.